Love isn't always a fairy tale. It can be both a refuge and a battlefield. And choosing someone is saying yes to their chaos, their scars, and their storms. Tonight, we explore the journey of a young woman caught between love, loyalty, and the weight of sacrifice. What happens when the person who once saved you becomes the one who needs saving? And how do you choose between walking away and staying out of guilt? It's a story of resilience, heartbreak, and the quiet battles we often hide behind a smile. Stay with us. This is one you don't want to miss. And it's a good evening to all of you who just tuned in to Joy Prime. Welcome to Let's Talk with Asiedua Akomia. Now, this is the platform where your stories get to be heard. You get to share your most dire stories, your most heart-wrenching, heartbreaking situations that you just can't share with anybody. You bring them on here. We bring the expertise to talk about it and bring you possible solutions. This is Let's Talk with Asiedua Akomia. I urge you to please get ready to be highly interactive with us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is Joy Prime, and our WhatsApp number is 055-157-5757. It's time for us to hear another very intriguing story. But before we listen to what our dear sister has to share with us this evening, I need to introduce my amazing guest to you this evening. I always say this, that I love to be gender biased, and so I have to do ladies first. And so seated to my extreme right, I am honored and I am elated to have the very beautiful Sewa Safo Mensah, who is a private legal practitioner. She's a consultant and an entrepreneur. Good evening.
Good evening, Asiedua.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for availing yourself to, share all that you're about to share with us this evening.
Thank you for having me. I'm delighted to be here.
Thank you. And yes, I always call him the father of all of us right here at Multimedia. He's no stranger to us at all. And you love him. We all love him, Reverend Daniel. And he's a branch pastor of Universal Gospel Church. Good evening, Rev.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm doing very, very well by God's grace. And thank you for being here once again.
My pleasure.
Last year we had you on Zoom. Today you're in person.
Yes.
We are elated to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Right. So our sister is ready to share the story. But before that, I need to say a huge thank you to the people who came together to make me look this beautiful this evening. I want to say a huge thank you to Chriselle Beauty Spa. Chriselle Spa for my beautiful hair. And they can style you what is the luxury hairs that you're looking for. They have got you covered. They are located in East Legon, and they also have a cosmetology school. So if you are interested in learning how to do makeup, how to fix hair, you want to learn how to do massages of all sorts, you need to get enrolled to Chriselle School of Cosmetology. And then also if you need any other service, like, you want some spa treatments, pedicure, manicure, you just need to go there and say my name, and trust me, they will give you an amazing, a mind-blowing discount. I want to say a huge thank you to one of our in-house makeup artists, Lizzie Elizabeth, did my makeup very beautifully this evening. I want to say a huge thank you to her as well. And then for my outfit, it is from Shop Wemwatu. She's on Instagram, Shop Wemwatu. So thank you so much for this beautiful dress for me for today's episode of Let's Talk with Asiedua. Now for our beautiful guest, to say thank you, Banana Bread Ghana has been doing very, very amazing by always nourishing our guests, and not just the guests, but the crew on Let's Talk with some very delicious snacks, some delicious pastries. And so I want to say a huge thank you to Banana Bread Ghana. They have the very perfect snacks, pastries. What event at all are you looking forward to serving your guests some delicious snacks? Banana Bread Ghana has got you covered. So I want you to go onto their Instagram. It is Banana Bread GH. You can also say my name and they will definitely give you a discount for whatever package or whatever product or item that you are looking forward to purchasing from them. And I want to say a huge thank you to Ike City Hotel. Ike City Hotel is the home away from home. They say you have to step. In fact, the moment you get there, you are stepping into luxury. They've got amazing conference halls of all sizes. They've got a beauty spa. So whatever massages that you are looking for, the Swiss massage, all those types of massages, Ike City Hotel has got you covered on that as well. They've got very affordable but beautiful rooms as well. They've got a sky bar. They've got a sky swimming pool. They've got the swimming pool on the ground as well. And so you need to get in touch with Ike City Hotel if you are looking forward to escaping a little bit, maybe for a weekend, a weekend getaway. You can get in touch with Ike City Hotel on Instagram. They are located in Community 25 behind the MF's estate in Tema. Well, thank you once again for joining us right here on Let's Talk with Esiodua Akomia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to listen to our dear lady who is in need of our help. Well, she has found herself in a dilemma at the moment. Imagine that, you are in a very heartbreaking situation. Somebody comes to your rescue. You tend to fall in love with this person. Then it seems that one way or the other, this person starts developing some level of mental ailment that is making you bit by bit feel like you do not belong at the right place or you made the wrong decision. She is the best person to narrate everything to us. And so I want us to go listen to her. When we come back, the show has started.
Good evening, Esiodua. I would like to share my story. First of all, I'd like to thank you for this show. I really learned a lot from the first episode. My story is, I grew up with my uncle and a wife because my dad died when I was 2. They don't have any children. I know they tried their best to give me education. And thanks to them, I'm here today. But one thing lacking was emotional support. I never do anything right in the sight of the woman. She's always accusing me of one thing or the other. Not a single night passed without me crying myself to sleep. And I had several suicidal thoughts. And even now, I still have them. Completing college was like a dream come true. It was like winning the jackpot. I'll be able to live on my own. That's what I was thinking. I'm not married, but I have a guy. I'm with a guy for 5 years now, and we have one child, a little girl. And I met him after I completed college and I was going to do my national service. I was not sure if I love him at that time, and even now I'm still not sure. My focus was more on the emotional support I was getting from him. When we met, I told him I was a virgin and I would like to get married before having sex. He agreed. But after talking for about 2 months, I decided to let my uncle know that I have a boyfriend. But he refused to agree, saying that I just started life and moreover, he doesn't like the guy based on some past behaviors of the guy. Okay. After some months of them not agreeing, I gave in to have sex with the guy because he has really done a lot for me, Esiodua. He has really tried for me. When they saw that I was not going to give in to their decision, they finally asked the guy to come for the list. And like magic, just as the guy was going for the list, he lost his job, so he couldn't go. I later gave birth to my baby girl, but frustration and depression set in. He said, "What? For 3 years now, he has been having mental issues and it's on medication. I've taken loans upon loans, and right now, if I'm to pay all those loans I've taken, there will be nothing left in my account." He has been admitted to the hospital again, and things are really bad. Food my daughter now eats is a problem. I'm constantly having suicidal thoughts, and I don't know, should I just leave him? I said, "No, please, I really need your help."
Okay. Yeah. So that's our lady. And that's what she has to say. And she's asking whether she should leave. And see, today the show, we are not only doing it, I'm not only doing it with my guests over here, we are doing it with you as well. So like I did say earlier, please make sure that you go on our Facebook page, Joy Prime TV, get into the comment section, whatever thoughts or opinions that you would love to share, do not hesitate to do so. Or you can take our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. She's asking us a question. Reverend Daniel, Sewa, our dear lady is asking us a question of whether she should stay or she should leave. Now, as it stands now, they have a child. And then not just that, but she has used her entire savings, every single money that she's worked for, into helping to take care of this man. Now, I want us to start from the roots of, the beginning, the genesis of this whole issue. And that is she yearning for that freedom, that escape route, just waiting for that moment to leave her uncle and her auntie's house and experience that world of, freedom and all of that. And I wonder how old she was. We'll do our very best to get her to join the conversation so that we can ask very, important questions. So I want us to get into it. Reverend, I want to start with you. Let's start with the genesis of this issue. When you're staying with a relative, and the direct relative is not an issue, but then the partner or the spouse of this relative is an issue. Maybe you complain to your relative. They don't see anything wrong with it. They expect you to keep calm, or they expect you to endure. This is nothing. Oh, just whatever it may be. Just stay there, stay put, and endure whatever it may be. And I know there are a number of people who are going through these sort of situations.
It comes, good evening to your cherished viewers. It comes from two sides of it. Quite often when you are nurturing somebody, it will not be all sailing smooth. So sometimes growing up, you thought that your father was too tough.
Yeah.
But now you realize that those were virtues which they were trying to build in you. So when she was going through that, the reaction, her thinking was that they don't love me.
That's true.
So there's a disconnect about nurturing and how she is accepting it. No matter what that woman does, she will think negatively. So quite often, not all that she is saying may be true.
Okay.
Because there could be some things that they have genuine reasons. Because they said they don't have a child.
Yes, her uncle and the...
Yes. So she said at one point, she's saying they were giving off all their love to her.
Right.
So quite often we must not...
She's joined us on phone, by the way. I want us to say hello to her. Hi. Hello, good evening. Hello?
Yes.
Good evening. Please, how are you?
Yes, I'm doing well.
Okay. I want you to stay put, stay on the line, and we've started talking about your matter. So if there are any questions that my guests would like to ask you, we would want you to open up and then tell us everything. Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So we have these occasions where our parents or guidance when they are training us sometimes, not everything that they will say that you will like.
Yeah.
But the intent is what matters.
Okay.
Is the intent meant to bring you up well to be a responsible person or not? You see in this young lady, because she did not stay with her own parents, she saw a vacuum in her life.
Yes.
And what she was all trying to say, I want emotional, she was looking for.
Emotional support.
But she did not build her capacity to overcome the challenges. Okay. So quite often, every time you are looking forward for somebody to do it for you. Okay. I've always said, there are times women are very, very vulnerable. There are times, every woman, when you see your vulnerability showing up, begin to run.
You run from?
You run from it. Okay. If you are a woman, the time that you are depressed, you are vulnerable.
Okay.
The time that something awful happens to you and you don't have that capacity to contain it, you are vulnerable. When you have financial situations, you are vulnerable. Anybody who comes your way, you see the person as a savior.
And you end up making irrational decisions.
Perfect. I've seen this with most women. They do not understand that it was their vulnerability that was... You see, you could see clearly that she couldn't make a choice on her own.
Yes.
Until that, she doesn't know whether she's the right person for me or not. He said, I don't know whether I love him or not. Yeah. But the support is what she loved. Was giving that support, that financial support, that was advancing. You see, there is the importance for us to have that ability or quality to make a decision and to make a choice that this is me, a Sidwa. This is what I want. So that I'll be able to say, this is no, this is yes. So that even when my vulnerability is playing the card, I'll say, no, I don't like this. I don't want this. This is a man I want to marry. I want to marry at this stage. I want to marry at that stage. You see, when the vulnerability played, she said at one point in time, she discussed, we will not have sex before marriage.
Yes.
But now I have to give in.
Yeah.
So you see, the card that is playing is not a card of her choice and her decision, but situation is calling for it. So this marriage that she has entered into, it was not a clear, conscious decision that she wanted, that this is the kind of person I want to marry. That is very important. I've always said, remember that when you are marrying a man, it's not a man who is standing there that you are going to stay with. You are going to stay with the character. So marry one, a man who is wise. 2, a man who is a leader. 3, a man who is capable to add value to your life.
Yeah.
4, a man who is able to keep, who understands your emotions. I mean, he's able to keep. I mean, he understands your emotions in every way. 5, he is somebody who is able to lead you in faith. That when there is a situation, we can pray about it.
Yeah.
6, he's somebody who is able to protect the home. I mean, he's able to keep the home in terms of finances, in terms of child, everything. I mean, he's able to keep. And somebody who is responsible. And don't marry somebody who is foolish. Because if you're not careful, Counsel, have you handled somebody who is foolish before?
That would be rather... Well, we know it's a word, but
it's a word.
I mean, it would be rather strong.
Yes,
of a word
to say. Yes. Sometimes you see, when you are staying with somebody and who's saying for the Numinyasa, where do you mean? Everything that he acts, there's an example in the Bible. Abigail was wise, but she got married to who? Neighbor. The credentials of neighbor is a foolish man. So when he got into so
as a matter of fact, they are not married.
Good.
Yeah.
So if they are not married, I thought when they said they've gone for the list, they continue.
So is she on? Okay. Please, can you answer this question? Okay. So Betty is your name. Betty is her name. Betty, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please answer this question? After the list was taken, what happened next?
Okay. We bought some of the items.
Okay.
Then he lost his job.
Oh. So it was in the process of purchasing the items. That was when he lost his job.
Life happened.
Yes.
Okay.
So she's still in the impression stage.
Right.
So he's not married.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want Sewa to come in on this. What Reverend has said so far, and then also what you think about the angle with which we started from. What is that first thing that came in mind?
Well, I agree with what Reverend has already said to an extent.
Okay.
But I also believe that we have parents, we have guardians.
Yes.
Sometimes they could mean well for us, but sometimes they could also go to an extreme. I've had circumstances where you think that you have a father, you have a mother, you have a sibling, you have a guardian who ought to love you like you think they should. They should protect you, they should be there for you. But it turns out otherwise. So I believe what Bridget is saying Betty rather, sorry.
Betty.
So Betty is saying to an extent. It could, you see, from her story, her guardian, so the uncle and the wife, had a difficulty in giving birth.
Yes.
So you could tell that even from the home, there were issues.
Right.
Because if, God forbid, we all have problems.
Yeah.
And if we are going through problems and you are not getting solutions to it, you get frustrated.
Yeah.
You tend to pour out your anger on anyone that comes in the way.
Right.
I'm sure the husband may have also experienced, one hardship or the other from the wife. The husband too would also have similar circumstances, because how will you go through a whole marriage, a whole life without giving birth?
But one would also say that shouldn't this be an opportunity to show some great love, care, especially on the part of the woman or her uncle's wife? Because you have no child. And then if you have a relative's child, who is no more, you have a child to take care of, shouldn't she or him be your world that you go all out and give everything to?
So that's another thing. You see, we all handle issues differently.
Differently, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
The way I will handle a frustration, the way I will handle something, okay, so there could be maybe fire out there, some may be running, someone will say helter skelter.
Yeah.
Others will be very cool, like nothing has happened. So you see, we can't really blame the parents, the woman, for whatever behavior she was going into, because we all have how our mental health works with us. You see, because she didn't have, I don't know whether she still doesn't have a baby, she may have thought that, okay, I have to do everything to protect her. I have to do everything for her good.
Wrong.
But it may be, exactly.
Oh.
That is the issue.
Okay.
You see, and as children, as some of us were or are, we may think that, okay, she doesn't like me, okay, she doesn't love me. But for all you know, it's for your own good.
I want to ask Betty a question. Betty, what really were some of the things that your auntie was taking you through that you saw as torture, or you saw as she mistreating you? Betty, did you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. So the question I'm asking here is, your auntie, your uncle's wife, whatever she was taking you through, whatever she was, what exactly was she doing to you that made you think she was mistreating you, or she was taking you through torture, or she didn't like you?
Okay. The thing is, everything I do, like at night, I woke up early in the morning, I sleep, and maybe there's a sleep I couldn't sleep. Instead of like activating or I've done the same wrong, this one wasn't what. She will not mind the things that I did wrong. The ones that I didn't do wrong. No, but we were two staying with her, the grandparents' son. And she never does start sending to the board. But I'm always the one. She just does that.
Okay, all right. Better continue staying on the phone. Um, okay, so right now, I just want us to look at, the solution. Or what can she do at the moment, Reverend? I want you.
So, you see, quite often I say that people ought to be helped, like you're doing right now
Yeah.
on this set,
Yeah.
that you'll be able to build your capacity yourself so that when nobody is there,
Yeah.
you would be able to handle issues maybe to the extent of maybe 70%. And when somebody comes and add, it makes it complete.
Okay.
So, first of all, she ought to see the uniqueness of herself and accept that this is me, Betty. I'm wonderfully made by God. I'm beautiful. I have an ambition, I have a purpose, I have a goal to fulfill. It must settle in her mind because she's saying she's having suicidal thoughts. So it means the orientation of the thinking has a problem now. He's seeing life, that life is unfair to me. People are unfair to me. The guy I got into to have a relationship with is also unfair to me. So why should I live? What is there for me? No. You are beautiful. You are bold.
Yeah.
The fact that you brought it here means there is something in you that you can offer. Don't give up on life.
Yeah.
The second thing, God has given you one of the most greatest thing ever, to have a child. Maybe from where I sit, I know people who have spent money, $50,000 looking for a child. And after they have gone through the process, they said, you're unsuccessful, so you have to start again. We'll give you discount of 50%, yet you have to pay. You have this child. Look at this child and look at your responsibility that you have so that you can help this child not to become like you, but to become better.
Right.
Number 3, issues of this when it comes, the next capacity that you need to, as a pastor, I will tell you, faith is important. Because faith is always the driving force that always keeps us going. I have faith in God. I believe in God, that God will help us. God will always be with us. The grace of God will be there to enable us to contain whatever is going on. The next thing that you need to have is a proper assessment of the situation. That's where you need to make a decision and make a choice. Because this is me. Is that what you want? There's no commitment to it now. He's not your husband.
Yeah.
The fact that you have a child doesn't mean he's your husband. Even if he's your husband and the circumstances around it could not let the relationship continue, still you have to make a choice.
One problem that I have, and I want to bring Sewa in on this one. Women oftentimes, when a man does something for you, and then you accept to be in a relationship with this man, whatever, or you accept or agree to be very nice, very sweet, you are receptive of whatever that he's bringing on board. One or the other, as a woman, you feel like you are indebted to him. And so you have to do something to repay him. You have to do something to say thank you, because you know clearly that he doesn't just want you to say thank you.
Yeah.
He wants something more than thank you.
Yes.
As a woman, as a fellow woman, in a situation like that, what would be the best thing to do?
As women, we have to be very strong. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to love yourself. You have to know that gratitude, you have to know and believe that gratitude is not just giving in my dignity.
Yeah.
You can say thank you.
Right.
You can be loyal and faithful in so many ways.
But do you accept or entertain all these nice things? Because you are in need of it. Because the emotional support that, Reverend Daniel started off with.
Okay.
What she started off with, she was in dire need of emotional support, not financial.
Okay.
Because she felt like that was what was lost.
Okay.
That was what was missing. And the guy was filling that space, that vacancy. He was filling it.
I think it's not that I think it's an error. It's a problem she has.
Okay.
So she's been having this since she was a child. And so she needs help. She needs emotional help. She needs emotional support to be able to get out of the situation. It's a trauma. She didn't have it when she was young.
Yeah.
I think what she wanted was love. And
yes, and she wasn't
she didn't
getting
get
it, or she was misinterpreting what was being given to her.
Yes. And so she's missing something. It's like a nail in a hole. She has a hole that she needs a nail to fit in, to cover the space that is in it.
Right.
That nail she's looking for, she's not going to find it anywhere.
Ooh.
No, she won't.
Okay.
She has to
Be that
generate
nail.
it. Exactly. She has to feel it herself. Unfortunately, you see, we are human beings. Some come as twins, triplets, quads. But even if others come as one, like some of us came, even those who come as sets, you are on your own.
Yeah.
No one can do certain things for yourself until you. So you have a mind, we have brains. I can't enter into someone's brain to tweak and turn. We are not machines. You need to be able to think for yourself. However, the people around us help us to be able to be strong as we are. And that was what she did. I'm sure she was, sometimes you need someone to speak to you. You need positive words. You see, and what she's saying is that everything she did was negative.
Yeah.
At a point in time, you think you are nothing. You think you are worthless, excuse me to use that word. And I think that is the pain she felt, and that is what she's still feeling now. My advice to her is to be very strong. 1, 2, you have to love yourself. Forget about the past.
Yeah.
When you're a child, you don't know what you go through. But when you grow, you have the strength and power to be able to think and decide for yourself. Some people need help. So if you need help in taking certain decisions, that the right people you go to, like counselors, like your pastors, you need to know the right people to gain advice from. Now, the situation that she's in now, she needs to step away.
Okay.
She has a problem.
Yeah.
The man she's with also has a problem. The environment they are all in is problem infused. You can't be in a pain and expect yourself to be healed. You need to get out of that pain to get help, to get healed, to be able to
That is the
mend.
only way you can be able to
That is
go
the only
back
way you can.
Okay.
So she needs to start from the roots.
Right.
What is the problem? Go back to her childhood. Okay, this wasn't right, that wasn't right. This didn't go well. I'm not the one my stepmother thought I was. I am me, I'm Betty, I'm strong. Like Reverend said, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
That's right.
I am the redeemed of the Lord.
That's right.
I am beautiful, I'm strong. The woman she lived with couldn't have a child. As young as she is, she's been able to have a baby.
Right.
So she should know that she's someone, she's blessed. Let me use that word. She's blessed. She's not cursed. No. So she love yourself. She has to love herself first. She has to find herself. She hasn't found herself.
Right.
Find herself, love herself. She now has a baby. She has to channel every strength, power, love to that baby, because she does not have to go through what she has gone through, and she does not have to suffer for whatever she's not getting.
An innocent child.
She's not an innocent child. And even the law protects children from these things. The law seeks the welfare of the child and mother first. Right. So I would say that because she was running, looking for emotional support, which she's not going to find from anywhere. In fact, you see, if the gentleman wasn't having any mental issues, and at a point in time, she felt that she wasn't getting the emotional support from that gentleman, she would have run. She would have moved on to another person.
I want Reverend to come in on this one and look. Let's look at the parts, of she and her baby daddy.
So when this issue, the issue right now with the baby daddy now, she did not start like that because of the loss of his job. Found himself in that situation. You see, quite often when you have somebody, like you said, has helped you, you don't bang the door. You don't bang the door because tomorrow you may have to use that same door. So what do you have to do? Even walking out, you gently close the door. So you are walking out. He has had a relationship with you. His intention was clear. The intention was that I want to marry you. The guy did not hide his intention. But somewhere along the line, I have a problem. So what do? Talk it over with the person. And you know what? I think we started this journey on a wrong foot. It is time for us to be separated. That you have to rethink. I have to also rethink. And let's examine ourselves whether this will help us.
Can we look at the point where now this man is in his most vulnerable moment? And definitely I know that he would expect her to be there for him, just as he was there for her.
Yes, of course. But you see, like you said, a wounded soldier is ineffective on the battlefield.
Right.
So she is wounded.
Yeah.
She can't offer you anything.
Ooh.
She's
still not healed from all that she's been through.
Somebody who is considered suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
Even the guy is better than him. Yes. The guy has not considered being to kill himself, has he? He's only sick.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, yes, but we have not heard it. But the girl says, still having the suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
So any opportunity she will get, let me drink something and die. So the issue is that you have to be well. A wounded soldier is not always ineffective. But when he is treated in the infirmary and made whole, he comes out a strong soldier. He has tasted bullet before. When he see a gun, he will not run away. So she has to heal herself first and be strong. Because I always say that when somebody is in the pit and you want to draw the person out, you who is drawing the person out from the pit, you ought to be strong. So she should not play the role. She's not Jesus Christ who went to the cross to die. No, not yet. So what she has to do, she should win herself first. Yes. Then she should get healed. She has a psychological problem. She has a physical issues. He has financial issues. So we need to look at all these things. That's why I said, you know what? I thank you so much. You have been a great pillar. You are a wonderful person. You have been a pillar through and through in my education, in my life. When I needed some shoulders to cry on, you were there for me. Let the person appreciate that, give that person that space. But however, we ought to ask ourselves, can we continue like this? Let me step aside a bit. I'm having problems. Let me also make sure that I get that support I need. Perhaps we'll be able to come back and marry. Having the full assessment of whether he wants to stay with the man or not. At the same time, the man has a family. The family ought to be brought in.
Yes. It shouldn't be solely her responsibility.
Because you see, not even the responsibility. The girl hasn't got the capacity to contain.
Because now she doesn't even have any money.
Not even the money.
Feed herself.
Not even have the money there. When you look at the discussion, she doesn't have the capacity to deal with an issue like that.
Right.
Because it's a complex issue that she has to deal with. Because if you don't have the capacity to deal with an issue and the person is not getting healed, the problem aggravates. You don't know what next could happen. Maybe physical. Then by the time you are aware, we are losing lives. So that's what is important. You see, at a certain point in time, we ought to make a decision and make a choice. It will be difficult, very tough.
Yeah.
Yes, very tough. Sometimes, you see, sometimes you need to let go and let heal. But in all this that you are doing, for instance, you see, there's something that goes on. One of these days, maybe we'll be looking at people who have taken care of young girls, taking them to apprenticeship and those things. And when things get well, then the person realizes that, you are not the man. So some men feel that when you do that, But you see, if you see the signs that is coming in not only to help you, but want a relationship, please take a decision. Learn to say no. Thank you so much. I like what you are doing, but I believe I'm not in a relationship. I'm not ready for that relationship. Other than that, there may be there's no free lunch. There is no free lunch anywhere.
There is definitely no free lunch anywhere. This is Let's Talk with Asiedua Akumia and my guests, Reverend Daniel Annan and Sewa Mensah, who is a private legal practitioner. Reverend Daniel Annan, we know him. He's an amazing man of God and a counselor as well. And we are trying to give help to our dear Betty, who is still on the phone with us right here on Let's Talk. But Reverend, you have to leave us, unfortunately. And so I want to say thank you. Thank you to you for, regardless, finding time to be on with us. And we'll definitely give you the package from Banana Bread Ghana.
Thank you.
Yes.
But one thing I would love to say is that we are here to help.
Definitely.
Let's Talk is here to help because, you see, there are a lot of things that are going on.
Right.
And it's killing people inside.
Yeah.
This is an avenue for all of us.
Yes, true.
That a problem head could be an opportunity for it to be solved. So don't hide. Let's talk. If you want in privately that we will send it to you, maybe it could help because the most important thing is that we want our nation healed.
We definitely do want our nation healed. Reverend Daniel, thank you so much for your time. And then I want us to go on our social media. This is the point where I urge you to please, if you have any questions, contributions, what is it that you have, send it to our WhatsApp number right now, or you can go to our Facebook page, Joy Prime, and we'll definitely be reading them in the course of the show. So this one says, I'm Esmeralda, my own opinion, she should not leave the guy. Oh, this is a pretty emotional one. Okay. Thank you for that. Asiedua, good job. Her story is almost similar to mine, except for the last part. And Reverend, thanks for your counseling, encouragement, advice. Thank you so much for this beautiful message. Good evening, Asiedua. Please, where's the family of the guy? I think the lady has to move and let the guy go to his family so she can heal and find herself. Thank you. This is from Margaret. Exactly. That is what I guess said earlier. Okay. The lady's story and turn of events are indeed a severe blow. She should turn to the Lord in prayer, surrender all to God, and wait on Him. I recommend she joins Alpha R. She also needs healing. May God Almighty come through for her. Amen. We are really praying for her that, you know, she goes through this peacefully. Next one. How many years must you be in courtship or relationship with someone before marriage, assuming you are single? Reverend, please answer this question.
See, the time limits, I have a problem with it because most of the things that we do in counseling is making people Christians or good people. So if the person is really a genuine born-again Christian, you don't have to counsel for a long time.
Like roughly how many months?
You see, you look at the content of the counseling. It's for you to be a good person.
Okay.
If the person is a good person, why should it take a long time?
So for courtship?
For courtship, I mean, at maximum should be 6 months.
Okay.
Maximum. You see, you look at the content of counseling, whatever we are doing, communication, I mean, single life, how do you have to keep yourself pure, how to stay away from sin, those things.
Right.
Do you a Christian?
Oh, sir.
Baby, I'm a Christian for.
Oh, okay. I get it. Anyways, guys, so this is still Let's Talk with Asiedua Akumia. We're turning around shortly. When we come back, we'll continue the conversation with Lawyer Sewa. We'll be right back. All right, so this is still Let's Talk, and we're still live on Joy Prime, and we want you to continue being very, very interactive with us on all our social media platforms. My name is Asiedua Akumia, and remember that on Facebook, it is Joy Prime. You can also take our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. We still have our dear Betty on. If you just tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the best relationship platform where whatever issues that you may be going through, whatever family issues, marital issues, boyfriend, girlfriend, courtship, dating issues that you may have, and you just don't have anybody to express it to this is the greatest platform that you could ever get to bring it on board, and we give you the well-enabled persons to dissect the matter and bring you possible solutions. And it's what we are doing for Betty at the moment. Betty is, I would say that she is currently sitting on the horns of a dilemma because she doesn't know whether she has to leave this guy who was there for her to give her the emotional support that she needed in her most dire moment, or she has to continue being with this guy, all because he's no more that well and capable person to continue giving what he used to. I'm seated here with Sewa, Lawyer Sewa. Lawyer Sewa is a private legal practitioner, and then also, she's a consultant, she's an entrepreneur as well. Now, off air, Sewa, we were talking about, you drew my attention to something in relation to what her uncle said the very first time that she introduced a guy to him.
Yes.
That due to past behaviors of this gentleman, her uncle did not want to accept the guy. So Betty is still on. Betty, can you hear me? Hi, Betty.
Yes.
Okay. Betty, so per the audio that we listened to earlier before you joined in, you said that your uncle initially did not agree to the gentleman marrying you because of past behaviors. So if you can explain that bit for us, it would help us, get deeper into this matter.
Okay. So the state was Manila.
Oh, the network. Can you please reposition yourself and start talking again? Because.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yes, please.
So the guy honestly was sending me back to my uncle and the mom. So I think they got to know from her that the guy during his childhood did not stay with the mother. And he couldn't attend school very well too. He was doing this Okada, going up and down and so on. So that was what my uncle said.
Okay, so so your uncle's problem was that he didn't have a proper education, and his past jobs, he wasn't really doing any proper work.
It's like he was following those guys up and down.
Oh.
You know how?
Okay.
When they are going up.
Okay. Okay, but before he lost his job, what was the job that he was doing?
He was driving in a company.
He was driving?
Yes.
Oh, he was a driver for a company?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Continue staying on, Betty. Continue staying on. So, you have your answer?
Not really, not exactly.
Okay.
Because behaviors are not, you are driving Okada. You didn't live with your mother. Yes, that's more of an upbringing matter, a situationship matter than behavior. Behaviors are more of attitude, whether he had anger issues, whether he used to, she mentioned that he used to follow, these guys.
These guys.
Which guys?
Yeah, so I think that is the behavior the uncle was talking about.
Exactly. Exactly. So there's an issue there, which the uncle and the stepmom saw, and they advised her against it, but she overlooked because she was looking for a chance for freedom. That was what she was looking for, to run away, for an escape. And that didn't end well, unfortunately. It hasn't ended well. Because I believe that same advice they gave her earlier is what
she's seeing at the moment.
Exactly.
Maybe there were certain signs of what she's experiencing at the moment.
Exactly.
Women and ignoring signs and, sometimes, no.
I think, not I think, I always want to use believe. I believe it's a human issue.
Okay.
We are both men and women.
Yeah.
It goes beyond just science. You see, I believe that elders, our parents, when they give advice, we should listen. They don't always overreact.
Yeah.
Yes, what they've seen, where they've been before, we haven't.
We haven't. We are yet to get there.
Exactly. They have some experiences we don't
Yes.
have. So I mentioned to you off air that there's an African parlance that goes penyimu die mante mante.
Yeah.
They have the wisdom. They know best. They see beyond what we see.
Yeah.
So at least when they say something, we need to pause and think about and analyze and look around our situation and see whether what they are saying is good or bad before we move.
We are opening the phone lines to you to join in the conversation and give us your thoughts, your opinions, your suggestions in relation to this matter. If you have any questions to follow Yasel, she's here to answer it all for you. Maybe you have a question for me as well. Who knows? Yeah. So you can call into the show. You can contribute. You can ask your questions right here on Let's Talk. Now, there's something new that we're about to start right here on Let's Talk. It's going to be another segment on the show. Now, this is what we are going to do. It's called Love Web on Let's Talk. Now, we are about to give you, our dear viewers, some of you, an opportunity to hopefully find love. We have received a number of messages, so it's been overwhelming, the kinds of messages, that we've received in relation to, trying to let us know that, they would like to meet this person. Sometimes when somebody calls into the show and they're narrating certain things, the way they speak attracts somebody else or it draws the attention of somebody else. And we wonder like, what are you trying to do? Yeah, sure, no, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're about to create that platform for you right here on Let's Talk. So you get the opportunity to let us know what your likes are, what your dislikes are, who you are, what you do. You send us your photo and what you are expecting in a partner. We bring it on here. We talk about it. And then maybe, just maybe, you could end up having your love match out there. And we are terming it Love Web. So that's exactly what we'll be starting to do on an aspect of Let's Talk. So we'll be starting pretty soon. We are just, laying the foundation for you. We're just letting you know. So you need to get ready if you're hoping to find love through this show or through me. Who knows, right? Okay. So I want us to go on our social media platforms and let's read a few WhatsApp messages. So good evening. The part of the guy being there for her emotionally. Men look for the weak point of their prey most times. Ooh, this is profound. Ladies have to learn to differentiate genuine and potential partners before surrendering in the name of searching for emotional support. A number of times I wonder, when a woman decides to accept a proposal, before she enters a relationship, I wonder what exactly she's hoping to get. What she's, she wants to gain. Yeah. Good evening, the golden girl. Oh, good evening to you. You look so beautiful, ma. Thank you very much. It's not easy, but she will be fine. May God give her the wisdom to make the right choice. But don't marry out of pity, okay, to avoid future issues. Thank you, and beloved from Nigeria. Thank you to all our fans from Nigeria and other African countries. Thank you. Moving on, we have... Okay, Esedua, good job. Her story is also... Okay, so I think I read this one earlier. You sent another one. Also, I think she shouldn't leave the guy because I think this is a temptation for something better. She should just add prayers to her efforts. Patricia from Agogo, Koforidia. Thank you so much, Patricia, for your message. And then we have, how many years must you be in courtship? Okay, so you asked this question and the Reverend Annan answered you. Can I please get the counselor's contact? Reverend Annan, all the time, where's my phone? We will give Reverend Annan's contacts out today. Please pardon us. Sometimes it just escapes us to do the needful. But Reverend is ready and available please do not overwhelm him with phone calls. I'm pleading with you because he's a very, very busy man. You can just shoot him a text on WhatsApp. Let me get the number for you. You can shoot him a text on WhatsApp and he would definitely reply you, okay? So, Reverend Daniel Anna, I want to give the number out right now. His number is 020-815-3187. 020-815-3187. For those of you that have been asking for Reverend Daniel Annan's number, this is his phone number, 020-815-3187. I believe you're excited. All right, thank you. Let's move on and read some more messages. Hi, my name is Alexis. My problem is that I can't have an intellectual conversation with my girlfriend. She's always on her phone, scrolling. Hey, yeah, ready. This matter, Alexis, we'll get into that as well with Lawyer Sewa. Okay, so hold on, continue watching the show. Good evening, Lady Golding. I really appreciate you and you're looking very beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Continue bringing in the messages, the questions that you have in relation to what we are talking about tonight on Let's Talk with Esiedua. I'm reminding you that we are proudly sponsored by Ike City Hotel. If you're looking for that luxury hotel to spend home away from, to have, get to experience home away from home, or you want that perfect getaway, that destination place to have fun, to relax, to enjoy some great music. They also have live band. They've got buffet for you on Sundays, very delicious quality local and continental meals that they prepare. You would just love it. They've got affordable, beautiful luxury rooms, and then they have got you covered on beauty salon, spa, all the various massages that you'll be looking for, swimming pool, sky bar, everything is there. Ike City Hotel is located inside Community 25 behind MF's Estate in Tema. You can check them out on social media at Ike City Hotel. So,
Hey, Esiedua.
now this gentleman, I love the messages that have come in. So far, all that's the messages, a number of them are saying that she should leave. A number of them are advising that Betty leaves the relationship. The question that I would ask at the moment, would she be fair to him if she is to leave?
That's a very big question.
Right.
You see, one good turn deserves another.
Okay.
But that is also not to say that because the gentleman has been good to her before, she's bound to the relationship.
Yeah.
They are both not married anyways. If the gentleman wasn't having any mental issues, who knows whether they would have even gotten married.
Maybe they would
in the
have
future.
continued their marriage. So we have our first caller calling from Takrade. Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Doing very awesome. Thank you for calling. What do you want to say?
Yes, to appreciate my just boy. And then
Oh,
back to the lady that
can you please reposition yourself, please? Pardon me. The line was breaking a bit.
okay, is it okay?
Yes, it's better now.
Yes. The lady is clear married. You understand? And so, I'm married. I don't really see what she should do, but making. Now, the guy is been mental. He has done the job. Yes.
Oh, okay. It was. I don't know what's happening with the network connectivity this evening, but anyways. So yeah, you were onto something before the call came in.
So you see, many people are saying, don't leave. But the point is that the relationship started off on the wrong foot.
Okay.
The girl doesn't know whether she's in love with him.
Yeah.
Now, she's having issues, he's having issues. How are they going to be able to move on with the relationships?
Yeah.
They have to solve their issues to be able to know whether they are even meant for each other.
So individually?
Individually. The gentleman is having mental issues.
Yeah.
To the extent that I think the last line of her story was that he has been admitted.
Yes.
Which means it's a serious situation.
Yeah.
And so what can she even do about it now? She's also having issues. My advice to her, like I've said earlier, is for her to find herself. She also has to get healed. She has to also resolve her issue. It's not only the gentleman in life. I think people are overlooking the fact that she also has a baby. The baby is the most important person in this equation.
Yeah.
Every love, every care has to be channeled to the baby.
Yeah.
She's been having suicidal thoughts. What happens to the baby? She needs to be healed. She needs to take care of
thoughts
herself.
about this baby. Because if you have a child with this man, you've been together for 5 years, so definitely this child should be between the ages of what, 2 to 3?
3 years.
Most probably.
Yes.
And then you are thinking of suicide. Who should take care of your child?
Yes.
Who should do
Take
that?
it. Everything, you see, from her story, everything has been about her.
Her. Yes.
She has to move beyond her.
We have
You
our
see?
next caller on. Hi, good evening. Hello. Good evening to you. How are you?
I'm good. Please, how are you?
Oh, we are okay. We are doing well. Please talk to us.
Okay, please. Let's say my name is Amma.
Okay. Amma, we are listening.
I had a similar patient,
Okay.
just like that of this. And I also left the patient because
Amma, we can hear you. Yeah.
if I had wanted to get committed into this relationship, because looking at my parents, even though my mother was alone, but she enjoyed and had 4 kids after the marriage.
Okay.
And that is something that I do not want. But it got to a time that this guy was feeling like I belong to him.
Okay.
So he was having this sense of belonging. I can't chat with friends. When I try to say something, he will complain each and every day. Pick up my phone, answer my calls and stuff. So I have to get out of this relationship.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is that if she feels that she's being set back and all those things, I think she can move out of the relationship. It's not by force. I also have a kid, a girl.
Okay. With the
And
same
because
man.
of that, this is like,
With the same man, the man you're talking about.
yes, it's the same man.
Okay.
Which I had wanted to build my family with. But because of all those things, I have to move out.
I believe you
Yeah.
have made the right decision. Are you happy now? Are you okay now?
That is the problem. Because of him, I've changed a lot in life.
Oh.
And about this relationship talk that you just said that you guys will be bringing on board, I'll be really glad when the time is. Maybe I might also come in.
We would love to have you, Amma. We would love to have you. So please hold on for me. My producer will speak to you, okay? We would love to have you so you come and share your story with us. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Amma, for calling. Hey, people are going through things. So.
Yes, people are really going through things. And most of them, you realize that it began from their childhood.
Yeah.
There was something missing when they were young.
Yeah.
And that has, follow them.
So they grew up looking for this missing thing in other people.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, you did not find the right people to let them understand that you have to learn to love yourself.
Exactly.
Nobody can fill the hole or the gap that you're feeling within you.
Exactly.
It is all up to you.
Up to you.
And the moment you decide to try to get it from someone else, you're going to, it won't work.
At all.
It will not work, my darlings.
It won't. But you
Find
see,
yourself.
it's also not easy. It's not easy finding yourself.
Yeah.
It's not easy finding inner strength. Not at all. I'm sure all of us, one way or the other in our lives, we've been broken before.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't easy finding ourselves or mending ourselves together.
But God being so good.
Yes.
By God's grace.
Yes.
God held us.
Oh, yes.
And took us through.
Yes.
And
Amen.
today we are sitting here
Yeah.
on Let's Talk with this Edua.
Hallelujah.
Amen. So you have an upcoming event. Please tell us about it.
Yes. Okay. So I run this NGO, and we have a series of projects undergoing at the moment. But one of them is a breast cancer awareness. I believe it's on the screen.
Okay.
Breast cancer awareness and free screening projects in October. You know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have partnered with the Malamata Market Association in Kokomlimli, Accra, to embark on this project. We are going to educate them and then give them free screening and even give referrals where necessary. We are targeting over 400 people to screen and then give them the education they require. We have a lot of partners and sponsors coming up to help us. We have a lot of medical teams coming on board to help us. Okay. So if it's not just the Malamata market, but anyone, anywhere, it's open
everybody.
To exactly everyone. Okay. If you want to come in and get yourself checked, we are welcome. We welcome you. And the date is 3rd October 2025. It will begin from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay. So please come and get checked.
Okay. Is there any phone number that anybody can call?
Yes, 020-518-0255. 020, it's also on this, 020-518-0255, and another one is 0550-889562. So we're looking for volunteers. We're looking for partners. You can assist us in many ways.
Okay.
So be a volunteer, you help advocate. You can also help fund the project as well. You can donate medical kits and others to help the activities.
Beautiful. So Avika White presents Market of Hope 2025, Breast Cancer Awareness and Free Screening on 3rd October 2025 between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. at the Malamata Market, Accra, Ghana. All right. Okay. So thank you so much for your time this evening, and thank you to Reverend Daniel Annan as well. It's been very eye-opening, and thank you for your submissions. Thank you for the good work you're doing as well.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, and it's a wrap right here on Let's Talk with Asiedua Kumia. But I'm reminding you that if you're looking for love, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to hop on the ride with us on Let's Talk next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. sharp. See, it is called Love Web, okay? Love Web. So if you are like my producer, Martin, and you're looking for love, please do not hesitate to come on board. You get the opportunity to call into the show. You tell us a bit about yourself. If possible, you send your photo, and then we'll see. You could get a match, all right? So that's what will be happening moving from next week, Tuesday, God willing, right here on Let's Talk. My name is Asiedua Kumia. I want to say thank you to Crystal Beauty Spa for my hair, Shop 2 for my dress, and Lizzie, thank you for the beautiful makeup And to the crew in the back, thank you so much, everybody. To the producer, the director, the interns, everybody, to the camera crew. Yes, I see you all. And the gentleman who has been taking photos and videos of me, you'll see it very soon on my socials. Ephraim, thank you so much. Do have a lovely evening. We'll see you again next week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. sharp, right here on Joy Prime. It's all about Let's Talk, where your stories are heard. Bye.